Hello, my name is Jamie Thornberry. Welcome to The Fixed Point. This channel exists to provide a space for clarity in an age of noise and confusion. Today we're dealing with a barrage of intellectual nonsense that's being promulgated and set forth across social platforms in increasing ways and numbers. The information that's being presented out there as fact has not been criticized, it's not been critiqued, and it's not been rigorously examined. And that's what this channel is for. It's to take a fixed point and to test the philosophical and theological assumptions and traditions of academia and critique it against the bedrock knowledge of revelatory truth. Okay, and that may turn some people off because at the fixed point we hold Scripture to be above the works of man. Here at the fixed point, I hold the revelation that was given to the Jewish people and the Jewish prophets ahead of the revelations that were given to Muhammad. Okay, there's a fundamental difference in these writings. And it's foundational. And it's foundational to thought, it's foundational to development, and it's foundational to the advancement of education. A lot of the problems that we're experiencing now in our culture are due to the fact that the ideas and principles contained within these writings has been jettisoned. It's been counted as irrelevant. It's been not relegated to the back. It's been thrown out of the whole environment. And if we're going to survive and advance in education here in America, then we are going to have to return to those foundations because they're not going away. Okay? And you can grit your teeth and you can fight against it, but it is simply not going away. That word has been sitting in judgment upon humanity for 5,000 years, longer, basically as long as we have history, and you think it's just going to magically just go away? It doesn't work that way. There's an intelligence behind this universe that we live in. And I'll debate with the greatest of them. I'll sit down with Dawkins. I'll sit down with him in a flat heartbeat. He knows. He just knows. And if you don't want to admit it, that's fine. But some of the greatest minds have brought some of the most intelligent truths to bear upon these abject reasonings of man and have systematically dismantled it and ran it straight into a brick wall. And they still won't back down off their position. What do you do with that? Okay. They're doing what they're doing, and darkness is doing what it does. And it will continue to do what it does until the power that's greater than us gets rid of it. Now, if you think I'm a nut for believing in the supernatural power of God, then this might not be the right channel for you. But if you are an intelligent seeker who knows that we don't have all the answers, who knows that the philosophy and theology that's coming out of the academies is just something's not right, then this channel's for you. If you are a young student and you're getting ready to start college and you're interested in the subject of ontology, if you're interested in the subject of philosophy, this channel is especially for you. If you want to debate, not argue, and not bring noise and confusion, but if you want to bring intelligent debate and intelligent questions, then this channel is for you. If you have a heart for deep study, for hard reading, and for deep analytical thought, then this channel is really for you. So my purpose and my desire is to bring truth to bear upon the topics that society wrestles with and the topics that other people have touched upon and tried to solve, but ultimately have come up short. A lot of these thinkers have brought some very good ideas to the table, and we don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. We want to examine those principles and those concepts independently, individually, and make use of them where applicable and where practical. Pragmatism is not a bad thing, but it must be pragmatism that's baptized with right thinking, because pragmatism divorced from truth ends up more with harm than good. And we're going to look at a lot of that. So this is just an introductory presentation. I just wanted to sit down with no script, nothing like that, and just kind of share why I want to start this channel and what my purpose and intention is behind the channel. I do want to spark healthy debate. I do want to spark healthy thought. I do want to drag people who think deeply into thinking deeper, and also sharing those deep thoughts and those communications on a platform where other people can wrestle with them and look at them, and we can come to a better understanding and community together. And that's why this channel exists. And if that sounds like it's a good place for you, then I hope to provide some good content for you in the ensuing years that you can use and will provide high value. This is not a sales channel, so you can come on this platform, and I'm not going to smack you with a million different links to go here and join this and sign up to that. If I ever do share anything, a link or anything on my channel, it's something that I know, that I have used, and that I can personally recommend to you with full confidence and with full understanding that it will make your life better. Otherwise, you won't see it. There's no links to my stuff. I haven't found very much of that stuff of that caliber that's out there. There might be a little bit if I dig around, but I haven't been searching. This is not my intention. Starting this channel is not to make it a sales channel. We have too many advertisements and too many things killing us every day. We don't need any more. We need a place for quiet thought. We need a place to be able to sit down and think deeply about issues that have impacted our society and our culture over the last 100 years. And we need to look at these thinkers. Why was Oliver Wendell Holmes so culturally relevant in his time? What was it that Oliver Wendell Holmes had that was right? And what did he have that was wrong? Because surely everything that the guy wrote about and had wasn't wrong. We can even look at Kant, and we can say, what can we draw from this? What can we glean? A lot of times, constructive reading requires reading positions that you don't agree with. Okay, I'm a cross reader, a cross-cultural reader too. I don't just limit myself to Reformed theology. I read Pentecostal theology. I read other traditions. I read other frameworks. Not so much because I want to use that information practically, but you can learn a lot by a bad example. And a lot of times some of the stuff that's in there will help sharpen you and develop your thought and solidify the foundation where you have it right and where it's accurate. But we have to be willing to do it. We have to be willing to listen to each other and to hear each other out, and then not to try to fight each other or attack each other, but to present our opinions and our truth in such a way where they can be discussed and weighed. And so open dialogue is a good thing, and I encourage it highly. Freedom of speech is a foundational right. But I'm not so sure I agree with freedom of hate. And I just don't like that principle. This is not a channel about hate, and it's not a channel about outrage. Even though a lot of topics and a lot of issues, they deserve a degree of outrage. But that's not how we handle the truth, and that's not how we look at the situation. We come here not to vent and not to voice outrage, but we come here to learn, we come here to establish principles, and we come to walk away a better person and a more enlightened person when we go through the material. That's the purpose of the Fixed Point. And if you're a young college student and you've stumbled across this channel and you're thinking about following a major in philosophy or epistemology or ontology or metaphysics, then this will be a good place for you to bring some ideas and discuss, to leave your comments and to receive positive feedback, because I interact with every comment that's made as long as time constraints allow. So, welcome to the Fixed Point. I hope you find something good to take away here, and I look forward to serving you and your needs as we move into the future. And I ask, do have a great day.